So what if we make a mistake? What if we accidentally add something or commit something to Git and we didn't mean to do it? We can actually undo our stages or our commits. So let me come to README. I'm going to add another line here and say, have fun. Okay, so I've made a change here on line 12, and back in my demo repo, I'm going to do git status. So now let's say I want to git add this README, and let me do git status again. And you can see before it said changes not staged, and now changes to be committed, meaning they've been staged already. But what if I want to undo staging? What if I didn't mean to stage this file? I can actually easily undo it by using the git reset command. So I can either do git reset with no arguments, or I can say git reset and just the name of the file that I want to unstage. So here I'm just going to do the plain git reset, and it gives me a list of the files, so unstage changes after reset, readme. Now if I do another git status, it shows me that this file is no longer staged. So what if I want to undo a commit? So let me go ahead and add the readme file, and then I'm going to come and commit readme, and I'm going to say added install step. Now if I do git status, you'll see there's nothing to commit because all changes have now been committed. Well, if I made a mistake on that commit, I can use that same git reset command, and this time I'm going to say git reset head in all caps, and what head means to Git is a pointer to the last commit. So I'm telling it to do something with the last commit, and then I'm going to say ~1, which is telling Git, instead of pointing to this last commit that I just made right here, I want you to go back one commit further, and head will now point back one commit further, meaning it will completely undo the commit that I just made. Let me click enter, and now you can see it says I unstaged the changes, so I'm going to say git status. And what happened was that it unstaged and uncommitted those last changes. So if I do git diff, you'll see that Git picks this up as a new change now. Now, if you have many different commits, you might want to go back to a specific commit or undo multiple commits. And for that, there's no quick pointer in Git like the uppercase head pointer, where you can just look at the last commit or use that to undo the last commit. But you can see a log of all your commits, and you'll see that these are arranged in reverse chronological order. So this is the latest commit that we made, and you can see with the commit message. That's also why it's important to write a good commit message, because it's easier for humans to scroll through and see which commit is which. To Git, these commits are differentiated with this unique hash here. So if you want to go back to a certain commit, you can copy one of these hashes. Let's say I want to go back to added world before I added the there line. So I want to basically undo when I merged this there from master into this branch. So let me copy this commit hash. And by the way, when you see all of these commits, you can scroll down with spacebar, and now it shows this is the end, so I'll say quit. So I'm going to do git reset and then the hash of that commit, and it's unstaged any changes made to these files after this commit. So you can see the changes are still there. I added have fun and this line 3 in the index.html. But they are just not saved in Git or staged with Git any longer. So what if I was just testing something out and I want to get rid of all of the changes after a certain point? Well, I can do that by using the git reset command as well. Let me just grab a commit hash. So I'm going to go back just a couple random commits to this commit right here where I said updated readme. I'm going to hit Q. And now I'm going to do git reset --hard, meaning I want all of the changes to not just be unstaged, but to be completely removed. So head is now pointing to a different commit because I've undone several commits now. And if I look in my files, we've just completely gone back in time and erased the latest updates. So those are the basics of branching, merging, fixing merge conflicts, and undoing staging and commits that you've made.